Hi, beautiful people. It's Jacay Shilling Brazil, and I'm coming to you on October the 13th, 2015. And I made a video last night of my day and basically giving you guys the good news that I had an interview with Mac. And so today is Tuesday, and I did my face applicating interview today. But I'll tell you guys a little bit about that a little bit later, but first I wanted to kind of talk about my face today and what I did. It's pretty similar to yesterday. I did a little lighter look, have like a little pinkish going on and some pink up under my eyes, and I have pink lipstick. I had pink lipstick on, and I'll actually give you guys a demonstration of my lips. I'll actually do it for you guys so you guys can see. And I'll let you know that I use the same thing I told you guys yesterday on my eyebrows. Again, it was Anastasia Beverly Hills brown in the wax for the eyebrows. I lined them and then filled them, and that's the outcome of that. And highlighted them with my MAC. Told you guys I was a 7.5 in the Match Master, and I highlight here, here, and here with a 7.0, which is a shade lighter than me. And I forgot to tell you guys, before I actually do my eyebrows, I actually use this Anastasia, what is this called? It's a wax. It's a wax. It's a pre-wax, basically. So I use this. I'm running out too. Before I even apply, basically it lays and tames your eyebrows if you have thick or wild eyebrows. Or just basically tames them and lay them down for you. Make them to be more manageable and you can see your lines a little bit better. So I use it. I forgot to tell you guys that yesterday. And what else I forget? I also use Ben Nye powder, which I really like. After I highlight, I set this. It's called baking. I bake this for about I don't know, 4 minutes. I just put it here, here, and here. One day I'm gonna actually do a whole full tutorial on how a full face of makeup, but I just haven't did it yet because, like I told y'all before, I don't wear makeup every day, so it is what it is. So this is I also use this to bake. And today, this pink that I have, I use this Urban Decay. This is a fun little palette. This is really fun, actually. I have this in my creases, and I have it under my eyes too. And this is what the palette actually looks like inside. So this is what I use for my crease, and this is what I use. Savage. This color is called Savage. Is what I used under my eye. So yeah, that's what I did. And so I'll give you guys a little basic tutorial on how I did my lips. I like, sometimes a lot of people, when they wear liners with their lipstick, they like it to blend. I like it to blend too, but a lot of times I like to see my liner. And I don't know, it's just a preference thing, but this is how I do mine. I just line my lips. And my family is still here, and they're tired, and they've had to go home, and I don't want them to go, but that's life.
Oh, you want us to stay?
That's Trinity. She don't want to be featured, but she want to talk. This is This is definitely not going to be perfect. Perfect. This is, I'm a little oily too. This is Vino liner from MAC. Vino liner from MAC. And this is the Viva Glam Nicki Minaj from MAC. That's all it is to it. Really simple. Really simple. And that's my lip. So, Vino pencil, lip pencil from MAC, and Viva Glam. No, I'm sorry, Viva Glam. I'm sorry, Viva Glam, MAC Nicki Minaj. And see how that I was talking about, like the liner and the lipstick. Some people don't like that, but me personally, I like it. So if you don't want it to be, if you wanted it to blend a little bit more, basically you will start lighter on your liner and rub, and make sure you blend in. Make sure you, basically your liner will be more on your lips. So then whenever you put your when you put your lipstick on, basically it's almost like you're putting your lipstick on top of your liner. If that kind of makes sense. If you don't want it to be like so harsh of a liner and lipstick, but I like it, so whatever. Okay, so I forgot to show you guys also. I use this brush for my lashes, for my eyebrows, and I basically just kind of go like this and go like this, and then I fill it in. Fill it in. Okay, that's how. And this this brush is from, this is a Anastasia brush too, number 12. So I really like this as well. Okay, so for the interview today, it went really well. I underestimated traffic. I was not late, but we got there at, I was supposed to be there at 10. We walked in at 9:50, 7. So it was not late, but did kind of wanted to be there at least 5 to 10 minutes before. Traffic was kind of bad this morning. So I underestimated it, but we got there on time, and I had my brushes, and I had my model, which was my mom, and it was all gravy. I was nervous as I'll get out. I got 2 texts from 2 loved ones this morning. I got 2 texts from 2 loved ones this morning. So it was really encouraging to hear and to see. And I know they was praying. I know a lot of people was praying for me, so I'm grateful for that. So anyway, got there, nervous, was prepared for everything. And so when we went in, they already had like the makeup, actually the products was in the middle of the room, and then like they had long tables, and like at each table was like 2 stations for the makeup artist and their model. And so you got to pick wherever you wanted to go, whatever station you wanted to be in. And they had like this, I forgot the name of the spray, but like a cleanser, hand sanitizers, the little tools, stools for the applying makeup and stuff like that, like for the lips and for the mascaras and things like that. So you won't double dip into the makeup for sanitary reasons. And so so they had that and mirrors and chairs, obviously. And so they just let us know, thanks for coming out. They let us know the proper way to start out applying makeup as far as being sanitary, how to wipe off the makeup before actually dipping your brush into it and applying it, and then they also threw in a little twist. They said, well, we're gonna actually have the models come in, but you will not be doing makeup on your actual model. They wanted to make this experience and this interview as real and live as it would be if you was actually in a MAC store. So they told the models to come on in and to sit with whomever they wanted to sit with besides the person that they actually came with. And so they came in. I was like, okay, because you're so obviously you're used to whoever's face that you're about to do. If you got them as a model, obviously you're used to their faces, so it's just like it's a kind of like a easy breezy type of thing. So to have someone else, it was like I wasn't nervous about that. It was just like, okay, because I've actually done people's faces, obviously, that I'm not familiar with, such as clients or whatever. So I was like, okay, I was okay with that. My only situation was actually not working with my kit, and what else? Timing, because you have to look for. Because with your model, I already know what color my mom is. I already know how her, her bone structure is and her eyebrow shape. You know all of that. So just kind of observing their face and also picking out the color of makeup that they were actually to match them. Actually, took a little bit of time, and so we had 30 minutes to introduce, talk to them, find out what they wanted, and to actually pick out the makeup and get our products together. So anyway, once we got our products, they started the clock, and they also told us to make sure that we communicate with the customer. Is basically what it is. Communicate with the customer. They said, the application of the makeup is going to be important, but they want to see if we can communicate and interact and be energetic with the actual customer to see if you have sales experience, education, and things like that. So I was like, okay, which some of y'all know and may not know, I have experience in retail, so it's really not a problem. I don't have a problem with talking to people at all. I'm a people's person, so that part was really nothing. But I did want to make sure that I was talking to the girl enough and not so focused on applying the makeup that I was actually showing those skills off as well. So anyway, I asked her, what she liked. We talked about me moving to Oklahoma. We talked about her sister and, just little small chat or whatever. And I was telling her, I asked her if she had dry skin. And, she said she does. And I told her about skincare. And I told her the importance of blending and, just different things. That as I was applying her makeup, which I went from her eyebrows to the eyeshadow to her foundation to her highlight. So I was telling her each step that I was doing, and I was showing her the actual products that I was using, which is basically initially selling. So I was like, at the end, whatever you like, whatever you see that you like that you don't have or you've never used before, then obviously you can purchase these things and I can show you more in depth or whatever. So anyway, 30 minutes is up. Okay, ladies, it's up. Brushes down is what they said, which is cute. Brushes down, and then, everybody was kind of like, like it's over, and looking at the girls, and I handed my girl her mirror, and she's like, yo, yeah, I like it. She had never used blush before, so I had used some blush on it. She said she really liked it. So it was all gravy. As far as my personal opinion on how I felt that I did, I'm very critical of myself and how I look at my work. So I thought it was okay. Obviously, I feel like I could have did better because I'm used to using certain type of products, certain type of products, and so I didn't see it or if I didn't see it, I was probably looking over it. So, and I was kind of out of my element, so that kind of threw me off. So I feel like I could have did a little bit better. I did decent. I did okay. So after that was that's my personal review on myself. After they said time's up, the ladies came around, the actual workers came around, and they critiqued us and gave us, positive feedback, and gave us, some constructive criticism. And my lady said that, she really liked how I took her step by step. She liked the fact that I told her about skincare and blending and things like that. She was like, because you're basically selling the product, basically. After as you're talking and you're educating, you're also selling it, all at the same time. And I was like, okay. She was like, one thing that you can work. She was like, do you have one thing that you can work on? And she asked me, do you have a color wheel at home? And I said no. And she was like, well, I would suggest for you to get a color wheel, because the lady that I was actually applying makeup on, she had like a yellow undertone, and so I could have got a better match. As far as the foundations is what she was saying. And I was like, she said, I see that you use 2 different colors and you mix them. I said, right. I was like, because I was trying to get it as close as I could as possible. And the lighting in the room was horrible. No excuses, but it was really bad. But she was just saying it could have got better. And she was talking about her undertone, which I agree. I can definitely use. There's definitely room for improvement for myself on the color and undertones and things like that. So I know I need to really work on that. And my battery's going low. And she was like, also you should have gave her the mirror so she can actually watch you apply the makeup as you were doing it. What else did she say? I feel like it was something else that she said, but I can't remember right now. Oh yeah, she talked about the creases as well. So I did like a gold and a brown shadow on her. And so in the palette, the actual palette that I had, all of it was shimmer. And so she was saying sometimes when you use shimmer on top, and you use shimmer and then you use shimmer in the creases, it gets muddy, which I could see what she was saying. But in a particular palette, it didn't have like the matte that I needed to actually define her crease. But she was saying that if I would have defined her crease a little bit better, it would have been, obviously the look would have been better and executed better. And so I was like, okay. I took everything that she was telling me. Literally, I took everything that she was telling me. I learned a lot, seen a lot of new faces, just seeing people in the same drive, with the same drive and the same ambitions, as me. It kind of made me feel like, okay, I'm getting into this world, like this is a whole nother world that I'm going into to see, to see other women doing the same thing and striving for what I'm striving for. It was kind of fun and empowering. So, oh, sorry guys, that's what's going on. So yeah, that was basically my day. I'm tired. It's probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's why my energy is kind of low. So, but I thank you guys for listening, for watching, subscribing, viewing. I appreciate it. If you guys can follow me on Instagram, my Instagram name is I can never remember, Lady J _25. Is that right? Lady J _25. That's my name on Instagram. I'm currently not on Facebook right now. I probably will be back on Facebook pretty soon. When I feel like the time is right.
Lady 25 _J.
Oh, I'm sorry guys. My Instagram name is Lady 25 _J. Correction. Instagram name is Lady 25 _J. Okay, that's my Instagram name. And I post a lot of stuff on Instagram, not necessarily about makeup, just about a lot of things, variety of things. So please keep watching and subscribing and viewing and supporting, and the love, and all of the people that's been posting on my mom's Facebook comments. She's reading them to me, she's texting them to me, she's screenshotting. So I know and I hear and I see, and I really, 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 really appreciate all of the love and support that, you know, like I said yesterday, from the people from Oklahoma. I really, really do it. The genuine people that supported me, I really, really do it. I'm taking it in to my bosom, and I'm carrying it, and I'm just like grateful for it. And I'm grateful for the call that I got after the interview today. Very, very special. Got me kind of a little bit emotional. And I'm not even that type of person, but I got a phone call from someone very special to me, and I am very grateful for that phone call. So you know who you are. I love you so much, and thank you for calling me and supporting me as well. And that's my video. It's 20 minutes, and I hope you guys make it to the end of this. I know my sister Trinity is not, because she said my videos is too long, but whatever.
They are.
To you. See how my nose is kind of like, it's not running, shut up. It's kind of like highlighted, and it kind of, I like it. It's kind of cute to me. I'll put it right here. It's that golden bronze what's it called? It's like an illuminator. It's really cute. It's from MAC. Anyway, bye guys. Have a good day.